1, 2, 3.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 64 of the EZPZ Podcast. Dropping that fucking the EZPZ Podcast, coming at you hardly, bigly, strongly, like we always is. Squeezed, freshly squeezed, always. We got a great show for you this week. Joining me this week, Nick.
What's up, guys?
Clem.
Yeah.
B-Word's back in town.
Hello.
As you can hear, we're cracking a cold one open with the bros, but also the gals. Who we got up in here? We got Madison.
Yo, yo, yo!
Shayna.
Hey!
And my girlfriend, one and only, Lydia.
Hello, hello!
Hello, hello. You know what? Oh shit, you totally said
Yo!
You know that's hilarious that you say hello, hello like that because that's literally how Clem is, that's his tag.
Trying to blend in.
Right on. So we're gonna chat about a lot of cool stuff this week. I mean, we got the biggest cast we've ever had on the pod, but that's because we're... Yeah, it is.
I'm kidding.
God damn it. You fact checker over here, facts.com/AlexBword. Go to it. It's a new website. Okay, so biggest
It'd be
episode.
like to ask Jeeves, but ask Alex.
Yeah, except you get wrong answers. Okay, so we got fun because we got a fun podcast for you because we're in Omaha, an Airbnb. About to go see Big Wild tonight. Who's excited?
Woo!
There we go. Damn.
Big excite.
Big excite. Shayna has a nickname for Big Wild. Why don't you share that with the crew here? It's giant,
Was it?
large.
No, it was large, unruly.
Yeah, there we go.
Unruly.
So
Large and unruly. Yeah.
we're gonna be going to the waiting room tonight. I've been there more than a few times, probably at least 5 or 6 times, but saw one of my favorite shows ever was seeing Title Fight there on Halloween 2012. Before I even met any of you, actually. So that's cool.
That is cool.
Have you guys ever been there?
I don't think I have. No.
Was it cool before you met us? That's my question.
My life was very cool.
I've been there before. I'm pretty sure that I saw Title Fight there, not the same time that you saw them. I'm drawing a blank, but someone was supposed to open for them that I really wanted to see, and they had to cancel or something.
Right on.
But then recently, we all went together to see Every Time I Die and Knock Loose, and Harm's Way actually was like pretty stacked, so that was really fun.
Yeah, so we saw that show about a year ago. Every Time I Die, Knock Loose, Harm's Way, somebody else, Eternal Sleep. And they put us to an eternal sleep almost.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's go bed.
Yeah, so B-Word was there. That was really fun. Anyway, yeah, my favorite show is
I'm pretty sure I wrote some jokes at that show, but I was texting them to you.
Oh my god.
I
I was like, this is out of control right now. Like, why are they allowed to be on stage? Sorry, Eternal Sleep. I'm sure you're great people, but your music is really
Sleepy.
The name doesn't justice, I guess. That's.
All right, y'all, we got a long docket of topics here. We got to stay a little bit organized. So let's bring up one of our topics of the show. Hand dryers are gross. New study just came out. Some lady, she's a scientist. She's just had a newborn, so she wants to protect the future of her kid, I guess. Goes to a public bathroom and puts a petri dish underneath the hand drying unit. You know what those things are, Clem? How do they say those in France?
Hair dryer?
No, hand dryer, like a bathroom. What's the word?
Sèche-main.
Sèche-main. That's your French.
Yes.
Yeah, that's your French of the week, y'all. So anyway, she puts a petri dish underneath there, and for 3 minutes, and within a week, there's like insane amounts of bacteria and fungi growing on there. So we thought we'd talk about our favorite bathroom stories up in here, and also, Lydia's got a couple.
I just thought everybody knew hand dryers were gross already.
I mean, most people do, but she's also won Human of the Year award because she's like, bringing awareness to the crew, to everybody.
We all know you don't want to be that person though in the bathroom. Like if there's towels or hand dryers and someone you notice is going to the hand dryer and standing there like a pompous asshole while they take 3 hours to dry their hands. I mean, come on. Well, there's an alternative here.
Yeah, it feels good. The hand dryer on your hands.
I just thought it was towels or pants. I never like you walk out with white hands over hand dryers.
I don't like to touch the door to get out. Like it's hella back. Like you gotta like. Are you a shirt? Use a towel. Like,
I don't go that far.
Oh yeah.
If it's a Dyson hand dryer, I'll use it.
No, those are worse.
I know. Well, now I won't use them at all.
The blades.
Yeah, those are fine.
The blades are actually worse because they shoot stuff around the whole entire bathroom.
Have y'all ever been into a bathroom? I think they had them in Kansas City when we saw Paper Diamond, where there's just like an old dude in there, and you can tip him. He'll give you like.
Chicago.
I'll just pay him. Instead of using a hand dryer, I'll just pay an old dude to like blow with mouth dry my hands.
like spit on my hand.
Yeah.
The bathroom attendant's always so awkward because he has like little treats, like candies and things. You're like, do I acknowledge this guy in the corner? Do I just wash my own hands?
It's funny to like watch dudes like literally take a shit and like I'm not gonna pay this guy, so I'm not even gonna wash my hands, and they just walk out. It's fucking gross.
I mean, to be fair, leave it to human beings to complicate the most simplest of transactions, right? Like leaving the bathroom. Oh, here's 100 options.
Right?
A man with candies, a paper towel, or a hair dryer.
Right.
Which will you choose?
Like insane stuff too, like cologne, like a bunch of different
Yeah, for sure.
Spritz
condoms, like everything.
And I mean, in Chicago, it's like.
And the men's bed.
In Chicago,
Maybe
it's like 99% of black people. Remember?
Say again?
No, in Chicago, it's 99% of black people doing this. You don't remember?
I mean, I guess so. I mean, but that's only if you're going out to like a club. I didn't go to clubs very often.
That's not-
So.
Clem's got a point, I guess, about Chicago. Most people in Chicago, 9 out of 10 are gonna be black, probably.
No,
That
they're doing
is a true
this.
statistic, but I was just gonna say when we were in Chicago, it was like basically if you don't tip them, then you don't get a paper towel, so you just have to like air dry your hands. Just saying. So they're just like straight cutthroat there. They're like, nope, not gonna tip us. No paper towel. No hand dryer either. You're fucked.
Y'all have any bad stories of dealing with people going to the bathroom, especially at work?
Yeah.
I got hella stories.
I've got a few.
I don't want to bury like people at work, but I kind of do at the same time because there's a lot of people that
I
go
know Shannon does.
because they will go number 2, and like for a dude, you know when someone going number 2, they go in a stall, and then you don't hear the crashing down, urine crashing onto water, so like. You know, and they just walk out. Like, they won't even wash their hands. I see it almost like every time I go to the bathroom.
Good news is my work bathroom is my home bathroom.
It's everywhere, yeah, wherever you're at. Actually, that makes sense. Do you like use a lot of like gas station bathrooms since you're traveling all the time?
Quick Trips or
Trips.
Casey's.
You kind of know which ones have nice
Quick
bathrooms.
Trips with a K that you get in northern Iowa, Minnesota, and Wisconsin. Always clean. And Casey's are usually clean as well. Come and go bathrooms, not so great usually.
Alex reviews shits.
And,
Taking over my business here or what?
and Quick Trip with a Q, hit or miss.
Oh, dude, we should make an app where you rate the bathroom. Like this.
They
is
have it,
4 out of
I'm
5.
sure.
Like,
It's cool.
Oh no, that's in San Francisco. They have an app that tells you where there's human feces
What
on
was
the
the
ground.
Tosh thing where he was like an Uber, but you could go to different people's bathrooms?
What?
Yeah, there's like a Tosh episode where like
Yeah.
it was an Uber, but you could like go use someone's bathroom, take a shit.
It might be a real thing.
It could be.
Yeah. Well, let's pop over to Des Moines, talk about our hometown, in our home state. It just got ranked as the worst place for workers, unhappiest place for workers. What do you guys think about that list? I mean, you know how often is we see a list like from Forbes.com or something that says like the best place for new young professionals. And
Can't
now
win
we
them all, I guess.
Yeah, you can't win them all.
I also think the site itself and like probably the poll that they did is a little suspect. Like who knows how they got
So
it.
the-
but-
Every pool are like different from each other.
Propaganda. Total propaganda.
Fake news. Fake news.
How they said they got the information is they just went on job boards where people rate things.
And
just
those are the people who are disgruntled, right?
Yeah, like Glassdoor, for example, is only people that never got past the first interview or got fired. So,
There's your pool here.
yeah, so that's what they use. They use job sites.
Yeah.
And then so I mean, I don't write good reviews for things or bad reviews really, but more people are more likely to write a bad review of something. So that's kind of a flawed poll.
Well, it's either an exceptionally good review where they're like so overly happy that they need to write a review, or they're terribly pissed off. So like,
Yeah,
there's
it's
never
too
really
extreme.
like.
That's interesting too. I guess maybe the first we're only hearing about it right now because Des Moines was like ranked unhappiest. But like, how long have they been doing these polls? You know what I mean? Like, I wonder what other cities prior to this.
Well, just last summer in July, there was a poll that said something about Des Moines being like one of the most up and coming cities for like 2030 something.
Yeah.
So how can we be the unhappiest if a lot of people are migrating here, wanting to stay here, wanting to build a life here? I mean,
kind of.
I just feel like that's probably bullshit numbers, like,
Yeah.
or at least kind of like,
Flawed.
yeah.
You gotta look at like the large number of like our jobs are what insurance jobs.
Insurance.
Yeah.
So, like,
Banking.
that's not really like
Finance.
a crazy fun industry to work in, I guess.
Hey,
Yeah, it's more.
hey,
I'm there with you. I work in banking industry. Like
I love processing 401k. Everyone invest in your future.
It's mostly like finance when I was looking for a job.
Yeah, that's all it is.
That's so hard. Only finance and
Insurance and, like,
insurance or like
banking,
fuck, I don't want to
yeah.
work for like a fucking insurance.
And work bathrooms. Have you seen the situations that we have going on in the bathrooms? At my work, there is like literally zero ventilation even occurring. So
Sauna.
when you walk in, it is like a wall of feces.
Ew! I thought we made it past the bathroom talk, but now we're gonna bring it back around.
I don't even think it's appropriate to tell the stories that I've told Nick about my bathroom. Like,
Have you
seriously.
ever been punched in the face with a fart?
Madison did it at Forest with the sharticles, right?
Oh,
But I
yeah.
just,
Yes! Let's
I
not-
just went right on. I don't
No, you went past the sharticles. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, she was only showering in feces runoff. It was
Basically,
fine.
they're cleaning out the porta potties, and you can see
Like the mist.
the porta mist just being blown in the wind. And here's Madison looking like so flawless in her rain outfit for the day, walking through dancing, and it's just sharticle porta mist. And we're like yelling, Madison, Madison, get over to the side.
What did you do? Go wash off?
No, she just walked out.
No, she walked away from the sharticle cloud, luckily, but it's just, she's like dancing through, like, hey, what's up? But we're really trying to like yell at her, like, no.
She's like looking
We
up
were,
and there's like a
staring at
rainbow.
her.
It's coming your way.
We were like, Madison, Madison. She's like, hey, dancing.
I feel like that's the start of a superhero movie, but just a really shitty one.
No pun
Where
intended.
you die of dysentery at the end instead of becoming
God.
Superman.
You have like some
But
sort
you
of
do
shit
have some
power.
powers along the way.
Yeah.
Like detecting, I don't know, this or something.
Detecting.
Poop detects the
Detecting the cleanest bathroom
Poop
around.
detector.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's why Des Moines is ranked the unhappiest city, because no one's lived up to their full careers poop detecting.
Oh man, yes. Rounding out the list is Knoxville, Tennessee, and Omaha, which is kind of funny because we're in Omaha tonight.
First time for me.
Yeah. Hey,
First time
Clem.
Nebraska.
First
Welcome to
time.
the city of dreams, as they say.
I have a map, but I can scratch.
I think they call it Boys Town.
Oh, yeah.
Legend has it
Where's
that the pioneers came across the Great Plains and they arrived in Omaha and they said, oh shit, this looks just like the last place.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've been to like 10 states maybe.
Okay.
Or like 11. That's not bad.
Wow.
It's 3 years.
Step your game up.
Might be more than me.
It's because he's more motivated. He's not trying.
And we have to remember
That's true.
the European dollar goes a lot
Oh,
further. Not a lot, but
You know what?
a decent amount.
He gets paid in US
No.
dollars.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's true.
What?
You didn't have savings in France? This is sidetrack
No,
conversation.
all my job were here in the US. I did one internship in France, and I came for
I don't
my
think you
master.
came with
You need to be putting money in a savings account or.
But he loses
Yeah,
money when
that's
he
what
goes
I'm
back.
doing. That's what I'm gonna
Does
do.
he?
He loses money if he puts into euros because it's less money.
Is your
Yeah, but
that's
I
not-
mean, interest depending on
Yeah.
what he's earning on the
I
interest.
need
it
to
could
put
be
money on my
more.
on the French like retirement.
Yeah, just
Because here it
I
doesn't
was
mean anything for me.
thinking like retirement wise, yeah, 401k. Anyways, everyone buy a 401k, Symmetra Financial.
Rounding out the happiest cities in the country, Mountain View, which is home of
You
Google.
can't even buy a 401k.
In the heart of Silicon Valley, Detroit, and Boulder, Colorado. My one time I've been to Boulder, it was like a fun as hell day. We went to that amazing restaurant, Lydia, with Peter and Becca.
Was I there?
Boulder, Colorado. No, it was when we went to see Odessa.
So that was the happiest?
Yeah, they were the third
Well,
happiest.
They got mountains and
And weed.
and weed. So So yeah.
True.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
we're passing around a bottle of Andre
extra
champagne.
dry. $8 at your local Hy-Vees.
$6.99.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Not that much.
More at ours.
Just
I'm pretty sure this was $5.99 at Target.
Oh, even better. Well, even better.
Target.
The other one, the other brand, Charlie's or something.
Charlie.
Charlie and Andre.
Chucks.
It's Charlie, okay?
Charlie for champagne.
Yeah, Charlie.
Well, I love Des Moines. I'm gonna stay in Des Moines for the foreseeable future. I know Clem is too.
Yeah.
Right, Clem?
I got a visa.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that deserves some clapping. We gotta pop over. We're drinking. It's my first time drinking in 40 days or so.
Yeah.
Yeah. 40 days and 40 nights. It was hard life.
We got some awards.
Harder for me.
Yeah.
Harder for me.
Yeah, it was nowhere near as fun for any of you guys.
I had to get drunk for both of us.
I don't
Put a lot of damage on my liver.
I don't think that Sean's drank enough because he still hasn't agreed to let us crimp his hair. So
I'm not gonna want anyone crimping my hair. I want my hair braided, but I don't have a local Shelby or Laura to freaking braid.
Shelby or
Or
Laura.
Becca. Becca's a
That's
hell of a
true. Yeah, well, none of them are here, so all we have is their
You need to
hair.
leave your mane flowing for Big Wild tribute.
Yeah.
I know. I just want like the bangs tied back like you usually do, Lydia.
Do his thing.
We're gonna talk about that after the podcast. We'll talk. We need to talk about alcohol here. Keeping with the theme. Cracking, as you heard at the beginning, top of the episode, cracking a cold one open with the bros. Tequila shortage. I'm gonna throw this to you, Lydia. What is going on? Is the zombie apocalypse here?
I have heard the most horrific
end is
news
nigh.
this week. I have heard the most horrific of news. I recently read that there is going to be a tequila shortage coming our way till 2021. Years.
Because of the
Yikes.
environment.
Years from now.
I don't know, something about not enough agave plants, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, shouldn't you have thought ahead? What are the rest of us supposed to do in this world?
They should have known that.
Oh,
Lydia and I
fucking
like.
tequila shortage? Are you kidding me? First the Las Vegas shooting, and now this. How much more can America
Jesus, Lydia.
You skipped over Trump getting elected. even.
Right? You just completely skipped over Trump having anything to do with the agave shortage and went straight to Las Vegas. Not only that, but I do agree. I think it is a conspiracy. They just don't want us to be happy.
They should have known.
I have to
like-
watch this clown in office for the next 3 years. Like, I'm going to be drunk for it. And they're taking the one pleasure I have left in life, which is tequila.
But did they really say that we wouldn't be able to find tequila? I'm sure it's just that maybe prices are going to go up and it might be not the same tequilas.
There's gonna be like a black
Right,
market.
I agree.
I'm looking forward to black
Inflated
market.
prices. Inflated prices.
So here's the thing: for a kilo of agave, it went from $3.52 to $22 pesos.
At least I got a
352 to 22 pesos, so that's quite a bit for 1 kilo.
Yeah.
The plants, the agave plants take 7 to 8 years to mature, and only 14 million were planted in 2011. And to supply all of these tequila breweries, I guess, is that what you call it? Distillery. Thank you.
Yeah.
It takes 120 million. So yeah, we're gonna have a huge crisis
But
on our hands.
what happened? Does it have to do
Poor
with something in the
planning.
environment?
Yeah.
Really?
They didn't know that we would start drinking hella tequila all of a sudden. I don't
Just
know.
go buy a shit ton. And
They didn't plan
stock up.
a Trump presidency.
Yeah,
Where everyone's like, I need a lot of tequila to get through this.
Well, maybe that explains because last week I bought 4 shots of tequila for
Oh, yeah.
Clem
Oh, yeah.
Causse and it was $34.
What?
Yes.
That's also just shots at the bar.
Well, no, for 4 shots of tequila.
When I bought mine at Lyft, it was 16 or 14.
Well,
Yeah, that sounds reasonable. $34.
So real quick, let's talk about our hometown. Where did you say you bought those at for 34?
Tonic.
Tonic. Why are you even at Tonic?
They probably. They wouldn't go
One of
there.
the worst bars downtown.
Just chill.
Nick, do you even like Tonic?
It's fine.
When you
I mean, yeah. Well, who wants to have a fine time on a Friday or Saturday night?
Well, yeah, we were just chilling. It was a good time. Like, we
Yeah.
never really hung out with like just those two, so it was fun. No regrets.
Times. And
No
this
raggers?
was really fun
No
too.
regrets.
we got fucked up.
Well, just to say, I don't think that the wall is such a bad idea. We'll just build the wall around me and put the tequila on the inside.
You swim in the tequila.
Just sum it all up.
Who's hyped to crack open this summer EDM? Like we're about to endure a huge
Summer
amount of
EDM.
Summer of EDM. That's what it's about to be. I mean, like
It really is.
every like May is when I start listening to EDM, and then June is when we have Electric Forest. July we got music festivals.
I was just hoping EDM would stop being a thing.
Oh my god.
Alex is just along for the ride. He's like, okay, how many more years?
Yeah.
It'll be over soon.
How long
I
are
swear.
those drops off?
Well, it's been happening since the 90s.
They've been talking about the
good
bubble
luck.
though that was supposed to burst, and it kind of has actually. Music festival tickets pre-sales are going down crazily.
Oh.
Somerset died. There's lots of casualties every year.
Lots of casualties.
What else, like-
Lollapalooza pre-sale, Bonnaroo, and what's the other one?
Coachella.
They're all really low.
Really?
All
They didn't
pre-sales.
all sell out?
And I want to blame one person, Eminem. He's the headliner of all of them, and he is bringing in no freaking tickets.
You guys are like double whammy hurting me right now. First,
Why?
you don't like EDM. Second, you don't like Eminem. Like, what
Nick,
the fuck?
clearly someone has like a crush on Eminem. Which era?
I
That
have
was
key
long standing
nuts.
before I
Oh my
Oh,
god.
what era Eminem? Like blonde, washed?
2001 Eminem.
Okay, then
Marshall
Slim
Mathers
Shady.
LP.
Well, the real Nick
Slim
Shady.
Shady, yeah.
Yeah,
Shake
I
your
just-
head.
anyway,
No, I'm gonna dye my hair blonde. It was
My
cool.
Southeast Polk fam
should
fucking
like to-
knows that I loved Eminem. Y'all,
It's cool.
everybody knows.
Okay, well, you liked Eminem when he was good. I'm
He's
saying
so
right
good,
now.
but he fucking pop
Hey.
pills and is part of the Illuminati.
mean-
What do you want from him?
True.
His soul is hurt.
Yeah, that last album had too many features, like Ed Sheeran.
Way
like,
too many.
Oh yeah,
Ed Sheeran
terrible.
on an Eminem album.
Right.
Weird.
All right, so remember when I like put this Eminem?
That's
So what?
different.
Clem, go ahead and talk.
Yeah, we were in a party and I was kind of changing the music.
DJ Clem was throwing down. Everyone was going hard.
The
And then.
listeners don't know the context of the story. The party was like ending and it was like 5 a.m. and everyone was like drunk as fuck. And Clem's just like playing Lose Yourself in the morning.
Oh no, hold on.
I think some other
Wow,
stuff.
I think good
Well, I
stuff.
just tell it.
He was doing DJ.
On YouTube.
Go ahead and tell us,
I
Clem.
was fucking
Is it YouTube's favorite?
I opened YouTube and I just opened 2 tabs and kind of switched like
tabs.
3. And so yeah, it's hard. It's fucking
No,
hard.
dude, you
Fucking
did good. It was good. I was like, oh shit. I
Dude,
need to
my
check
New
game out a little
Year,
bit.
my friend was mixing. He was fucking good. He has like 2,
That's awesome.
2 things, like one.
Until the girl spilled the drink and
Yeah, until we broke the speakers, and so we had to went out.
Okay, I gotta correct myself. Back to the agave plants. It's 17.7 million were planted in Mexico in 2011, and we need 42. So we're still at about a little under a half
And
that we
I
need.
think I like heard at one point that for some reason the like tequila's popularity like really like
Spiked.
like you're right. So that obviously is something.
So here's the
that's
thing,
something
like-
they didn't anticipate, I guess, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think that you're right. The price is always so much lower, right, than like a shot of Jameson or a shot of whiskey or shot of what else? Vodka?
That's
even?
hard with Shannon and ice cream too.
Well, and I think maybe it's just because like it's the 90s kids are drinking now. We're all in our 20s, and I think that most of us watch what we eat to an extent. So tequila is a healthier alcohol because it doesn't have any carbs, it doesn't have any sugar, and they say it's the only one that's not a depressant. Too, like alcohol makes you depressed when you're kind of hungover, They say tequila is a non-depressant because of the agave, like something that's in the plant. We'd have to
Never
look
heard
more
that.
into it. I didn't really research, but
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. Lydia and I actually started making, before going out and drinking, like on a Friday when we're trying to stick to our diet, we would make like tequila drinks instead of like drinking beer or something.
Yeah.
Because just to loop around to back to what Shayna was saying. Yeah, this is a healthier choice. No sugar. It's like 70 calories. Low
Right.
carb. Yeah, that's a good point too.
It's really
so
good.
that could be
I mean-
why sales are up. Maybe just in theory.
When we go to the bar, like the Exchange downtown, I know I don't want to give too many shout outs to the bars downtown, but
They don't deserve too much.
yeah. But when we go there, like they have like the changing in the exchange, like stock exchange type pricing. So like the tequila shots would go down to like $3 per shot. So we have a group of 20 people, $60 to get 20 people a shot. Co-host over here, Alex B Word, always seems to do. Pulls through, and we all need a little bit of a.
You guys, somehow I was drunk on my birthday this year and just showed up with 20 shots and everybody screamed at me.
Yeah.
Because I bought shots on my birthday.
No, but before that, the same venue,
I always buy
the
shots.
exchange, he did the same thing for Shelby's birthday.
And not too dissimilar from when you guys will just buy bottle service.
Yeah.
Randomly, it's just like you look over and here's someone calling a waitress for bottle service. And here's B-word walking with a tequila tray.
No, this Lydia first week.
Holding it all the time.
Lydia likes to plant the seed. She's just like, she acts like, you know.
Lydia talks to me and knows it's
She knows what she's doing.
Lydia goes, B-word, we should get bottle service. And then we're both like, yeah, okay.
She has to talk to the hand of the queen, her left-hand man, her right-hand woman, and then once she gets the opinion, she talks to the hand of the queen.
to B-word and like,
The rich. She talked to the rich.
it's like,
Giving me up.
She doesn't.
at Elenium, we're like, Elenium was like, Alex, you spent $200. We could have just got bottle service for $700.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, my tab that night, how much was my tab that night? I think it was like 120, and your tab was like 200.
No, at
Voodoo,
yeah.
Millennium After Party.
Oh, yeah. In New Orleans.
Me and B-Word's tabs together ended up being about half of bottle service. So yeah, we could have and should have.
Guess what? Maybe next time you'll listen to me.
Listen to her.
She asked.
The one with the
What
least.
did they said, oh, it's
It was like
500,
700.
600 or something like that. And I was like, that's not really that much split between all 7 of us. And people were like, no!
Lydia looks at me and goes, B-word, it's only $70 a person.
Yeah. You can tell we've had a lot of fun. We're about to have even more fun tonight. About to pop off to eat some dinner before, or pick up some wings, right, B-Word? You're going to be the food runner, the food runner, the chaiwala, the food runner, to get us some wings. Right after R.L. Grime in Minnesota this last November.
Awful.
He runs against us, what's it, Perkins?
Everybody,
Breakfast.
I look at everyone, I'm like, stay awake, I'll be right back.
Stay awake.
And they're like, where are you going? I was just, don't go to sleep. And there was a Denny's, a parking lot over, so I just walked down the stairs, go to Denny's, ordered like 5 samplers, and Sean goes, send me a text, I'm like, we're going to sleep. I'm like, you can't, because I'm just like sitting in the lobby waiting for these to-go orders, and open back up the door, and I have like, what, pancakes,
Super
sausage. Yeah, it was good.
It was pretty tight, I'm not gonna lie. It hit the spot for sure. So cheers to you, B. Well, that's gonna do it for us this week, unless y'all got some pressing news to chat about. Cause
My birthday?
oh yeah, okay, yeah, we got a lot to. Well, hold on, I'm gonna do that in the recap. We got a lot to look forward to. Next week, we got Clem's birthday. We're doing a party bus.
What?
That's pretty tight.
Wow.
It's gonna be funded by the Clem Causse for Birthday Boy
Foundation.
Foundation.
Everyone understands the joke. So in my event in Facebook, I say, what do I say? The Frenchie in the monks.
Oh, first I did the month.
Do you guys ever? Do you guys?
Can you say that again? Can you say that one more time?
I say like the Frenchie, the 26th
Yeah.
like an, which is like
Years.
year in French, of the Frenchie in the monks. That's what I say.
Des Moines.
So you guys understand why?
Yeah,
It's
Isaac
definitely
loved that
because-
actually.
Okay.
Isaac saw it and was like, I like how everything was in French, but Des Moines translated into English.
Because I was doing that and my son was like bitching about it. Like, nobody's gonna
I
like
didn't think
it.
anyone would understand.
Well, you knew I would understand. 'Cause we've had
Immediately got
exactly.
it. Immediately got it.
Yeah. So it's all
I'm
good.
the stupid one.
We got a lot to look forward to. We got the party bus for Clem's 26th birthday. We got Midwest Meltdown in Iowa City. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty tight. Who's gonna be playing there, Lydia?
Too Pure to Die, Misery Signals, and
Some other people.
Dead to Fall.
Hot show.
Dead to fall.
Hardcore show.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's hardcore. It's more like metal.
Misery
Okay.
Signals is
More
kind
metal.
Yeah, no, you're right. I've seen them at Valera.
Pure to Die is a little bit hardcore. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And I heard one of
just
the
so that-
dudes
I mean,
from
just
Dead to
to-
Fall was in a porno, so it's fucking metal up in there.
The lead singer was?
No, I don't know which band member. I'm not spreading rumors. I just know one of them was in a porno. Look it up. Check it out.
Well, that is there's randomly a dead air right there. I have to fill as the host of EZPZ Podcast, episode 64. You can find the Easy Peasy at the Easy Peasy. Thank you for joining us for this short episode. I'm not gonna ask you all to pimp out your stuff. You know where to find Nick Smix. You know where to find everything else. Sean S. Johnson, Madison Madison, Mad City 515. Instagrams, Lids, how do you say it?
I think it's at LLYDDZ.
Yeah. We got this Shayna, the soul sister over here.
Off the grid.
Off the grid, yeah. Find her in the real world, we'll bring that back around, that theme. But thank you for joining us. We'll catch you next week. Thanks for being here for that short episode. This has been the Easy. This has been Easy Peasy Podcast. Dropping that fucking and we out.
Yeah.
Woo!